Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are almost to the break. 5 days off. How we doing there, Evergreen? Dr. T here. I want to talk to you about an uplifting message today. Positive self-talk. This is something not only do you want to start doing now as a young person, but all the way through middle school, high school, well into adulthood. You might go, well, Dr. T, what is positive self-talk? Sometimes life gets hard. Sometimes things don't go your way. Sometimes, maybe things happen to you that shouldn't have happened to you. Sometimes you feel you've been treated unfairly. Sometimes those negative voices in our heads can start to talk to us. And that can create self-doubt, make you question yourself, maybe make you think you're not good at something, maybe you think that you did something wrong when you didn't, make you want to not try again, make you want to give up, make you feel sad, make you feel depressed, and you can really go downhill when you let those negative thoughts creep in. And the reason we're talking about this today is because negative moments are going to happen. I can think back to when I was in elementary school. Nothing disappointed me more or made me sadder than if I took a quiz or a test and the anticipation of giving the test back, expecting to get an A or a B on the test, and sometimes I may not have gotten an A or B on the test. That created a lot of sadness for me, a lot of disappointment in me. And that would make me question myself. Well, maybe I don't know how to spell these words. Maybe I don't know how to do these math equations. And what I learned probably by the time I got to fifth grade, I think, is when I really got good at it. Sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back. Sometimes you got to tell yourself, good job. Sometimes you got to be the person who says, keep going. Sometimes you have to be the person that says, don't give up. Sometimes you got to be the person that says, try again. And sometimes you might try a second time and things still might not go your way. You know what you should do? Try a third time. Try a fourth time. The message is, don't give up. And that's why it's important when those negative thoughts do occur that you are able to hit the pause button and say, wait a minute. I'm talking too negative to myself. I'm being too critical on myself. I'm being too hard on myself. I'm making myself mad. I'm making myself sad because you're only listening to those negative thoughts. What I am suggesting is when those moments happen, that's when it's most important for you to say, I can, I will not give up. I'm better than that. I can do this. It's only one time. I'm going to get better. I'll keep practicing. I'll keep trying. I won't give up. No matter what happens, I'm going to keep going forward. These are the types of things that you have to say to yourself. You can't always wait for mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, guardian, teacher, principal, counselor, dog, cat, whoever. We all like to receive praise. We all like to hear positive things said to us from all of those people. And I'm not saying that those aren't important, but the most important person in your ear is you, because you are with your brain and your thoughts all day. And those thoughts are the ones that are going to drive you forward, not just in elementary school, but as I said earlier, middle, high, and on through life. Even adults. Sometimes things get hard, don't go your way. You got to talk positive to yourself. It's way too easy to be negative. Here's something I used to ask students years ago. First thing, tell me 5 things you want to work on. 5 things you want to do better at. 5 things you need to practice. But then I would say, tell me 5 things you're good at, 5 things that you're great at, 5 things that people come to you because you're so good at doing it, they ask you for help. And what we found at students years ago, they could create the list of things that they're not good at super fast. But the list where it was asking them to list positive things or say positive things about themselves, it was harder for students to do that list. So we really worked with that group on identifying their strengths and talking kind to themselves, talking positive to themselves. It's realistic that we're all not great at everything, but you don't want to be the person who only focuses on the negative. Let's talk positive, not just to others, but to ourselves. The most important voice in your ear is your voice. Keep being positive. Keep pushing forward. Don't give up. No matter that quiz, no matter that test, no matter the baseball game, the softball game, the football game, no matter the outcome, you're going to always be the first person to applaud yourself, apply yourself, push yourself, tell yourself you're going to do better. Tell yourself that I can. You're not going to give up, no matter the circumstances. Keep talking positive to yourselves. Enjoy this holiday break. Practice talking positive to yourself on this holiday break. Dr. T, I'm out. Everybody enjoy the break, and I will see you next Tuesday.